Hello, beautiful little bees of our awesomely, beautifully growing hive. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to find the time to do the new moon reading for the month of October. So, October 2nd is our new moon. For California, it will be at 11:49 a.m., I believe I saw. So midday new moon means let me get my book out with all my little notes. I don't want to lose my page. But as I just remember, I'm like as usually have prepared. Let me get my new moon information here. The rituals and the things about the new moon is that it marks the end and the beginning of a new phase. Obviously with new moon we're starting a new cycle. It means you can take advantage of that to clean or wash up old habits, old addiction. It's easier to do that on the new moon. The energies are with you towards a new growth. You can start a diet, you can plant roots. Obviously, the energies are such that it's better to try and keep calm on the day of a new moon, stay away from hustle, and but sort of like avoid conflicts. If there is something you got to talk about that's a serious thing, then maybe, wait for a couple of days. It's also a good day to for charity. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to keep this out for the spread. By the way, in case I forget to mention it, I'm going to use the Black Cat Tarot New Moon spread. I like it. I use it almost every time. Okay, so this new moon, as many of the moon cycles and other I'm going to stop there and restart. As many of the moon cycles that we've had this year, they always seem to have fallen on a special day of sorts. And I looked it up, and again, we have a holiday on the day of the new moon. None other than Rosh Hashanah this time. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit using the Moonly app. You know how much I like it. The app tells us that there is an eclipse, a solar eclipse that day again. So they remind us that the eclipse is considered a difficult, unfavorable period as we lose powerful solar energy. This can negatively affect the mind and psyche, making us irritable, aggressive, and confrontational. Like this is not happening enough already during a moon cycle. Therefore, it is important to monitor your thoughts, words, and actions, as I was just saying, just with the new moon alone. Tune in a positive way, be tolerant of others, and I want to say maybe even yourself. So, there is retrograde, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, and K2, the Sun and Mercury in Virgo. Look that up if you need to. I don't want to spend much time on that today. And I want to talk about Rosh Hashanah because it is a big... with Rosh Hashanah, I feel, especially we've already started the fall with Mabon. With Mabon. I said that correctly. We are already like in a new phase, like the end of the year, the time to gather things, get ready for the winter, and the lack of things we may have. A lot of the holidays I've been talking about were Indian. Indian from India. Rosh Hashanah is a Jewish holiday. This is a Jewish New Year. So a new year on a new moon. Again, the energies of a new start, a new cycle, a new beginning, in which we keep seeing, like, for a lot of us, there is a lot of newness happening. And remember, for those of you who've seen the reading on the message from your guides, the love message that I did over the weekend, there was a lot of things happening in the next 3 months. So let's see. The Jewish New Year, marking the commencement of a new calendar cycle, is one of the most important holidays in Judaism. Rosh Hashanah means head of the year in Hebrew. According to legend, it was on these days that God created the world, and on the same day he will judge it. During the 10 days of awe, God will pass judgment. Who will continue to live, and those days are numbered. This time is given to realize one's mistakes, repent of sins, and ask forgiveness from loved ones. It is believed that this can soften the divine judgment. The New Year celebration spans over 2 days, which is called the Long Day. People spend most of the time in prayer, as well as setting a festive table and dressing in beautiful clean clothes that symbolize the hope of God's mercy. On the eve of the feast, the hostess lights candles for all members of the family. The host says a prayer blessing the bread and wine. Pomegranates and apples dipped in honey are placed on the table to make the year sweet. Notice how he talks about pomegranates and apples. For that, I want to say go back to, I think it was 888. I was talking about pomegranate being the fruit. It actually also represents wealth. So I like and possibly the fruit, the forbidden fruit. So it is an interesting choice of fruit, I find. Lamb serves as a reminder of a sacrificial lamb. A fish head attracts fertility and success. Sliced carrots resemble gold coins. During the long day, believers go to synagogue, pray, and read holy books. Every Jew has to hear the sound of the shofar, a ritual instrument made from the horn of a ram or a goat. It symbolizes the sound of the summons. I can't read. It symbolizes the sound of the summons to God's judgment, which Jews listen to standing up. It also records the story of Abraham sacrificing a lamb instead of his son. Believers, and I want to say that one has a little bit more to the story. Abraham was actually going to sacrifice his son because that was God's request, and he had such faith that he was not going to question God's request. And at the last minute, God made a land appear and told Abraham to give him the lamb instead of his son. He saw how much Abraham loved him. Believers give cards and gifts to each other and exchange the greeting Shana Tova Umetuga. I hope I said that correctly. So Happy New Year to the Jewish community, and let's see what this new moon is going to give us. I'm trying to find the phone charger because the phone I read that information from needs it. Okay. Who is going to, which divine énergie, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour et guide is going to, wow, we have the Holy Spirit. I have too many, so I'm not going to take it yet, but wow. S'il vous plaît. I would take it, but I had like a bunch of cards, like, I have too many cards, Lady Venus, too many cards coming at once. S'il vous plaît, nos guides d'amour, can we get like one clear? Not that we are against all the possible divine energies. 2 cards. S'il vous plaît, no, can I get one clear divine energy? That's going to be with us. I feel like we have a lot of love, a lot of wonderful energies that want to guide us with this new moon. This is awesome, but maybe look at how he's showing himself. Ganesh, Lord Ganesh, thank you so much. It's not like I'm refusing them. I just want one, s'il vous plaît. And we have 2. And I want to be difficult. Can I get just one card, s'il vous plaît, les guides d'amour? One, mais 2. We're going to have them all. Okay, I'm not going to get a jumper. I'm going to go get it myself then, s'il vous plaît. No guide. 3. Okay, Krishna kind of like insisted, so, and I love that. Mother Mary at the bottom of the deck. We couldn't have a better one. I feel that's that's accompanying this reading, being that it is the new year, and Krishna talks about devotion. I love that we have devotion, and who other than Mother Mary was more devoted to God than their own mother. I was going to say his, but last night I attended an amazing, touching, inspiring, beautiful concert given by Alice Peacock, and she had a song, something, I looked for it and I couldn't find it, something about what if I can ask God questions, and she or what if she could talk to God, and she was referring to God as he and she, depending on parts of the song. So I thought that was really cool. We don't know, really. So God made himself man and chose Jesus, so a male body. But does this mean God is feminine or masculine? It's probably gender. They are probably genderless. Okay, and interestingly enough, look at how we have the peacock feather on top of the head of Krishna. So Krishna talks about devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally, and that marries so well with the energy of Mother Mary, who more than she also could be talking about unconditional love, the love of a mother. So I'm so touched and humbled and feel so privileged to have this energy with us in this reading. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So some of us need to hear that we don't always have to be right. What matters is that we love. Right? Okay. What other card? Here, the Sacred Power reading card. I wanted to get as an energy, s'il vous plaît. Okay, and we have Honeybee that's looking at what's going on here. I'm going to put this down because I'm afraid Sweetie Pie is going to make a mess, s'il vous plaît. What energy is guiding is on this reading, s'il vous plaît. We just had a bike. I don't know if you guys heard it. S'il vous plaît, quittez-moi, s'il vous plaît, Maman Marie. What energy is going to be with this new moon? And look at this, divine consciousness. The first thing I saw when I saw this picture was the energy of Jesus Christ on Mary's son. Look at how you have like the divine and all the energies of the universe being like present, like, you know, you have this hand that's bringing the energy to the person who's ready to receive it. We need to show faith and gratitude and be open to the consciousness, to the energy, to the messages. We are really called, I feel, to have faith. I feel like a lot of you have that faith and are ready to receive all these messages of love, all this energy of growth and being devoted to God, to our faith, to and when I say God, whoever, whatever divine energy you connect with. I'm gonna put that away. You know what? Let me read about this divine consciousness here. I also see some of you may I feel like there may still be some because of how they've been raised, some people, some little bees that could be part of the LGBTQ plus community that may feel undeserving of love, or that they can't connect to God, or because there is a constant debate and I don't want to get into the political debate or religious debate, but God is love, and as long as you are out there to love and receive love and to not hurt anyone, just know that you deserve that love. Whatever your parents may tell you, your family, your friends, your cousins, your whoever, if you just, I don't know how to word this correctly. If you love giver and love receiver, and this love that is being exchanged between two beings is making everybody feel happy, then being that state of receiving the love, however you're receiving it. I'm going to try to put him behind the angel here. Perfect. So just embrace the love. Divine consciousness. What are you about? I don't remember seeing this card before. But I mean, with the rainbow, it's like I'm feeling the healing over the chakras, but every time I see the rainbows or chakra colors, for some reason, it makes me feel and make me think of you, of everyone, you know, but I really want to make a point for some reason. I feel like maybe there is some I don't want to say just homosexual because it's limiting, and I'm from the generation who this was, the only, you had hetero and homosexual, and that was it. Now it's more defined. So however you define yourself, just know that there is love, there is divine love for you, just however you define yourself. So embrace the love. Divine awakening, open your mind to new possibilities, which is also card number 11. I love that. The new possibilities, what better day than a new year, a new moon, a new start, a new season. We just started the season of fall. So let your bad habits fall. Working with divine consciousness, we can open ourselves to deep thought and meaning that cannot be described in normal language. See, I've been having a hard time, and here it is. It is felt and expressed with the heart and higher self. Peace, bliss, which is another song from that Alice Peacock lady. Divine power and unlimited expansion awaits you when you consciously connect at this level. By the way, I wish I had link. I would have to go look if I can find YouTube videos and share them on the community. This woman had some incredibly, I felt in tune with the lyrics of some of the songs that she presented at the show I went to last night. At the concert, not the show. Well, I guess it was a show. It was a private concert, and the messages of her song were absolutely touching, and I mean, a lot of them I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just use some of her lyrics on the channel. So knock yourself out, go check her out. I listened to some of the songs that were recorded, and I have to admit that I did not enjoy them as much as what I heard live, because her voice is so deep. It's like there was a lot of emotion, I guess, in it, which you could still feel in the recorded version, of course. But I'm grateful that I got to hear her live, so I could appreciate her songs even better. I think I may have heard some of her songs before, but I feel like it was the first time I actually heard it. And there it's like, between the peacock leaf feather on his head, on Krishna's head, and bliss, and these words, like, it feels like some of you need to go listen to her songs in any case. incredible messages. One of them taught me well, really cool, about gratitude. Peace, beliefs, divine power, and unlimited expansion awaits you when you consciously connect at this level, when you consciously connect. Between soul and spirit, it is possible to connect our inner being to divine consciousness. Divine, of course, it has to be a word that I had the hardest time to pronounce. Divine consciousness enables us to open our mind to different states of reality and communication. Right now, you are experiencing an awakening, my dear sweet little bee. Here, look at the picture. Congratulations, you are raising your consciousness. Okay, there's a word missing. Because it says you are raising your consciousness. Oh, you are raising your consciousness and are energetically shifting. Your divine blueprint has been activated into a new state of awareness. You may feel oversensitive, but it will soon pass as you adjust to the new vibration. You are now connected to the healing energy of the divine. Miracles can occur now if you keep a positive mindset. Angel Gabriel supervises these transitions as you become connected in mind, body, and spirit. Being connected to the divine consciousness aligns you with your divine purpose, grows and expands your spirit, encouraging you to remember who you were before you came into being. This is very important, fascinating, and amazing to me that this comes up. The thing of remembering who you were before you came into being. And I feel like this is before you came into a human being. I've been not diving into it, but still being thrown at me all these things about star seeds, and which goes well with the soul. Okay, so I do believe that we are a soul, and we are a soul in a body, which, like a French woman that I listened to, her name is Oris, and I may have mentioned that in the previous reading. It was amazing, that thing about thinking of us as a soul rather than just a body with a soul. We are a soul experiencing the lifetime as a human being. And if you think of any situation this way, however difficult or beautiful you are, just embrace the experience. And if you remember who you were before you look at that as Mother Mary, like I noticed her being here we go, as I'm talking about this. So who you were before you came into being, I mean, remembering that is pretty amazing, but maybe that will help us at least feel or get in tune with your mission of life. And maybe for those of you running through anxiety and difficult situation and possible depression, that will help you, I feel like drive back, like take control of the wheel of your life, if you will. You are encouraged to meditate to again, that was in the message of yesterday too. You are encouraged to meditate to remove yourself from earthly dramas, gossip, and physical issues. Be gentle with yourself. Eat nutritious food, drink enough water, and get plenty of rest. By connecting to a state of consciousness higher than our mind's physical awareness, we eliminate impurities and toxicity within the body, and I feel within your environment, and the toxic people. Sometimes we're there to help them, sometimes we need to help ourselves by just stepping away from the toxicity. Spirit, higher thought, forms, angelic connections, and animal messages will come clearly now. Keep a journal for the next 21 days to record the thoughts, feelings, and messages, meditation, and dream states that may arise or appear to you throughout the day as your body adjusts to these new energies. There is a prayer. I am at one with divine energy. I allow divinity to flow through me and align my unique vibration to the highest form of universal love. And I have to tell you that I deeply believe that the love that we have in this hive, the love that we may feel from the little bees of this hive, or that we may give to the little bees of this hive, is part of this unconditional love, knowing that we just all come to experience love and to listen to this guidance, which I hope with love, because I am giving them with love. Okay, now let's get into the more detailed message of the I'm gonna close the door because my son is playing next door and he seems to be having a lot of fun. God bless him. Here we go. Apologies for this, just in case I didn't tell him that I was going to be doing a reading. Okay, so yes, I was going to say, look at that, the bottom of the card is death, transformation, new life. A lot of things were said during this setting up of the guidance, but a lot of the time, which I love, is whatever this prepared us with the unconditional love of Mother Mary's, unconditional love of everybody towards each other, for each other, the devotion of Krishna, the divine consciousness, all this energy here. Chances are we'll get a very similar message from the tarot. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be. Okay, Maman Marie, Krishna, our guides, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour, nos guides de lumière. Okay, what jumped out? King of Cups, emotionally balanced, and Two of Pentacles is also energy of balance. We're finding balance. Fantastic. S'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour, nos guides. It wants to be on the top here. Transformation. Okay, again. Get this clear message for this new moon. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. The cards are big. Gift from Crystal. Thank you very much. Go check out her awesome work in Wausau, North Carolina. She does awesome arts and crafts stuff, by the way. Thank you. She was one of the first little bees of this channel. And gratefully, look at that. Action, 9 of Wands, perseverance. Okay, s'il vous plaît, les guides. Give me a clear shuffle. Knight of Pentacles, prevail. So you are really called on to keep going with whatever plan that you may have. It may feel like you want to give up on something, but if you have already put a lot of work in a project that's dear to your heart, keep going with it. Okay, I feel like we are getting close. Here we are. Justice. We're talking about balance again and integrity. With the card of justice, you also have, okay, so you have the balance here, you have the sword, you have the truth coming out, you have the meaning of this card is really that for every action there is a reaction. So everything that you've done good in the world, you know, there is karma, but there is also, like, if something has been removed, the universe is going to work its way to put something else where the element was removed to bring balance back. So to every action, a reaction. Think whatever that means for you. We'll keep in mind that notion of balance here. Alors, what is our little bit thought and feelings about the present? What is our little bit? It feels to me that you are conflicted but looking for this love here. But what is the thoughts and feelings of our little bees in the present, s'il vous plaît? Maman Marie et nos guides. Strength, passion. You are passionate about something. Okay, so since we're talking about this everything that we've talked about with the jumpers in here, like, and I was feeling with the Divine Consciousness card that it's possible. Some of you may feel like you're not being backed up by, friends or family or parents or whatever, but you're passionate about something. Keep this passion. But this is what you're feeling right now. And look at the purity of this card. Like the infinite sign on the traditional strength card. Okay, you know what? I'm going to read it. I feel like I don't know why it's calling me to read it, so I'm just going to read it and I'm going to go with the message that's coming to me because I'm having a hard time with my words. Fortitude, courage, persuasion are the key words. The woman is sitting alongside a fully grown lion, composed and in control despite its power. The lion is the ultimate symbol of strength in the animal world, combining both majesty and power. Nobody should forget how the female, the lioness, is a great mother who uses her prowess and might to protect her offspring. Only a fool comes between the lioness and her cubs. Those born under the sign of Leo are fearless and imbued with deep strength, yet they can be as playful and delightful as a kitten. They are all heart. These dualities, interestingly enough, we're talking about dualities, and we had the Justice card that came out. We had the Two of Pentacles that jumped and was showing as was talking about balance, when usually the card means that there is difficulty finding balance, but in this case it felt like you are finding balance, and with the Justice, a balance is the universe is bringing justice to you. You really truly need to believe that. When the moon spends time with the zodiac sign of Leo, it bestows a vibrant energy of strength and spontaneity. The infinity sign above the rider's head emphasizes the boundless life force granted by this card. That's what I was looking for, and I'm glad it's mentioned. I was focusing on the infinity sign, and Mother Mary is falling on it. Sorry, Mama Marie. Okay, so this is confirming when I was seeing the sign appear. Like, this is back to this energy and even if you don't feel backed up on the human level, know that in the divine level you are loved, you are secondé, you are like you have your right arm. I'm thinking of it as like a person, your right arm, your partner, with number 11 and this balance, this Justice card, the Divine Consciousness, all of this, the Two of Pentacles that jumped out, and there was another card that had maybe it was a Justice that fell out. I would have to go back and see. And here we're talking also about the energies of the lion with the kitten, the lioness, the protection. So you are in an awesome level of when you pent up, but you pent up like in the right, like when you're about to go on the field to go play football or play your game against your opponent, but like you're ready, you've been prepared, you are ready for action. It's been hard, you worked hard, but you followed your passion, and look at how you even have the time to, I feel, even relax and be prepared for the next thing. You followed your passion, and I love the energy of purity with the white on this card here. The sincerity of everything. And if you are Leo, feel that even stronger, I feel, because that was noted. And we were talking about the moon also, so that feels like, and even though, I mean, this is a Lunar Tarot, granted, maybe that's why it was noted in there, but awesome vibrations coming out of you. I'm very excited about that. One goes here. And there's a devotion, so how you're also devoted, I feel, to your project. the life that our little bees want and desire. S'il vous plaît, no guide. What is the life that our little bees want and desire? S'il vous plaît. New ideas. Okay, so it's possible that some of you may feel like they need new ideas for their project. So it's good that you are that. And I love. It's funny how there was the notion of the let me put that here there so you can see the notion of the kitten in the. I'm sorry, I'm distracted because I'm hearing some weird noises back there. So meaning like being playful and like a child, and the page of wand, the page in itself represents somebody who's pretty immature. But with the new ideas, it speaks for itself. You need new ideas, you need inspiration. You have, I feel like you need to go back to I feel like your inner child. Give me a second. Okay, so this is funny because I interrupted because I could hear my son who was having fun with his friend. I went to close his door, and as I'm doing this, I was talking about the energies of an immature person. Not that he is immature, but he is a young, kid. So a young adult. So I felt that immaturity even stronger in the message I was trying to give. And you're getting all these new ideas, and maybe you feel this is a life that you want and desire. So let me not step back from that. You want fresh ideas, you desire fresh ideas, and I feel like you are being, look at this, that's all you need to do to get the fresh ideas. The universe is trying to inspire you. The universe is inspiring you. Open your arms and get ready to receive the messages. This inspiration is coming to you. The universe wants to inspire. So, whether it's going to be meditation, whether it's thinking about it, when I connect a lot with my guides, believe it or not, when I'm in the shower, when I do the dishes, when I drink, when I'm connected with a liquid or form. Most of the time water, but it has happened with other drinks, well, which surprised me recently. I could not tell you which one it was, but I was like, as I'm drinking or washing my hands or what, it's I had the quote unquote idea. It's these messages coming to you, which I used to think were ideas, because every time I would get my best ideas in the bathroom. I didn't know why, until I found out that water was a powerful channeling element. So you want those new ideas, and you're striving for them. That's what you do. You want a life of creativity. It's there for you, if you only trust and I feel like there is, you may feel lonely. There is a lot of loneliness with this, a lot of the desire to be loved, when you are being told that you are. And in order to receive that human life love, I feel, you may need to, I'm going to word this wrong when I say lower expectations. Do not have any expectation, just expect love, period. That's the only expectation you should have. Not only expect love, but more like be grateful for the love you're getting, and it will come to you in a baffling way. Okay, set intentions in our third card. How is a little bee going to achieve the love that they want? How is we already know, but how is a little bee going to get these new ideas, s'il vous plaît, nos anges d'amour? Five of Cups, absence. The Five of Cups is the card of grief. Okay, I'm just seeing like the prosperity, the Four of Pentacles. Some of you may be grieving the absence of a life that you have known, of way of life that you have known, of someone that you have loved. In order to achieve the life that you want, is you need to say goodbye, to accept this absence. The picture that I have with the Five of Cups is with the apocalypse. The woman is crying her eyes out. She's by the water. Her eyes are all black from the mascara, that's been running down her face. She's full of despair. There is another Five of Cups, if I recall, in the Everyday Enchantment Tower, which I haven't used in a while, and I need to because I really love this deck. There is a grave, and somebody is crying, like hugging the stone, and there is a dog at her feet, showing how there is fidelity and loyalty at her feet with her. So it feels like, and that's a strong message in the message of love that I did yesterday, from the message of love from our guides, and something I heard also, it may have been in the songs, some of the songs I heard last night, to accept this absence and to grieve. So some of you may be stuck in grievance and not accepting certain things and not saying goodbye. In order for you to achieve the life that you want, and it could be difficult, I know it is, but I feel like you need to accept a certain absence and say goodbye and focus on your passions and whatever messages the universe is bringing you. So make with that what you will. You know what it is that you have to say goodbye to. So this will make sense to you more than it made to me. What is the divine message from the universe? S'il vous plaît, ici. What is the divine message from the universe for our little bee? The Knight of Swords. Motivation. Okay, so with the that was the saying goodbye to the prosperity. Here we're gonna put the justice back on the top. Oh, the celebration wanted to come out. Nice. Oh, you know what? Well, that's the way it came out. Motivation. The Knight of Swords is very quick. There is truth in the sword. There is idea. It's interesting that we have the new creative idea with the Page of Wands, but the sword is the energy of air, the energy of the mental, and look how fast he's going. Once you are ready to say goodbye, everything is going to happen very quickly. That's the message I'm getting. The Knight of Sword in the Light Seer Tarot, he's represented by this young man. I always think of Daryl when I see him because he's got the bow, but like the mechanical bow on his back, and he's running towards a motorcycle. That's the speed of this knight. So you will find your motivation and hear your new ideas, get your new ideas, following your passion, once you accepted to say goodbye to whatever it is you need to say goodbye to. Whether it was toxicity or pain, or obviously this is something you're grieving, okay? Grieving is something we all do at a moment or another of our lives. There is always something that pains us to say goodbye to. But if the universe removed it from you, it's because of this balance you need to have. Okay, it's bringing you balance, it's bringing them balance, it's bringing the situation balance, and it will come back if it needs to come back. Okay. With that said, let's see what advice we're going to get with the Samahain Oracle, s'il vous plaît, nos guides, which is, I believe, no, I'm sorry, yes, was it the first oracle? No, the first oracle I bought from the Season of the Witch was the Yule one, which really took me by surprise. Then I went to the Samahain, and then I started getting the whole collection. But what message is this oracle going to have for les bees, s'il vous plaît? Nos petits anges d'amour, nos guides. Ritual. Okay, fine, I'm using 2. Ritual, that takes me to this level here of divine connection here. Maybe some of you need to do a ritual. Maybe some of you, we're talking about meditation, but whatever will work for you. We have number 33, that was number 11. So again, there is that connection of possible, I don't want to call it twin flame, but your right arm. Bunch of candles. What does it say? Can you feel them? Wild creatures linked by the very blood you will spill into your craft. That's your passion, that's your work here. A ritual of dedication to self and those who gazes hold fire, but whose whispers carry you softly through the unknown. That takes me back to the energy of this divine consciousness here. Meditation, maybe that meditation could very well be coming from your work, you know, you're following your passion, your craft. And notice how we have 2 little person here doing the thing together. We have a cat, we have some herbs hanging. Number 10, which is the end of a cycle. Bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see, a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. This is making me feel of that, but let's see what that says. I'm not getting a clear message with this card, aside from the end of a cycle. Number 10. Metamorphosis. See, the key word is transmutation, vessel, metamorphosis, and we had the death card, which is a transformation card that jumped earlier. A cauldron is essential for a witch and is often the center of her home. It has many uses, from cooking to working spells, brewing potions, and making floor washes. The cauldron is a vessel of transformation, turning material into something useful, healing, and nourishing. So cauldron is a symbol of bringing many things together to create the things you want, creating those new ideas. Sometimes things have to be broken. See, the grieving, this is what I was feeling. Down before something new can be created. It may even take several attempts before you have the perfect outcome. Do not be afraid to fail or try your spells a few different times or in different ways. That's your new idea, that's following your passion. As you grow in your practice, you will begin to see what works and what doesn't. You will understand the signs of your bubbling pot and can make adjustments when needed. If you are holding the cauldron card, it is because there is not one path to the outcome you seek. You may have to try many different approaches to manifest what you desire. Perhaps becoming a millionaire means you have to develop a few different sources of income, or to find love, you will have to kiss many frogs before finding your prince. A spell may need to be worked over the course of many months or even years. You cannot always expect your workings to happen within the courses of a moon cycle. There are often things in your aura that are preventing you from being ready to receive what you seek, which is, I strongly believe, that goodbye you need to make. Perhaps you have to learn how to manifest something else before manifesting the bigger goal, one step at a time, and trust your intuition, which is trust the messages that you're hearing. Beautiful. See, these cards are, they amaze me every time. Lovely. I don't think we need more here. I'm going to get a moonly message. s'il vous plaît, nous avons an extra message. I think the message is clear for me. So I hope it was clear for you as well. But because we have extra decks, let's see what you'll tell us. You and your loved ones are safe. Take time to breathe out. Okay, those are just great advices. I mean, a reminder and an advice. Take the time to rest. I think that was in the divine consciousness. I don't see much more to say about that. Let's give you a deep moon message. S'il vous plaît, Maman Marie, since you're here. Oh, yeah, that jumped, everything that jumps happened. What does it say? I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. That was in the message here. So you are reminded to take care of your health. Life is conspiring for me, which is the energy of the justice here, as I was explaining to you at the beginning. Very good. And let's see what Mother Mary has for you today. That was lovely. To me, it was very pushing you. S'il vous plaît, Marie, can we get a clear message here for our little bees? Oh, I think that was clear. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at how she's holding her child. The child could be the representation of your project, and also that unconditional love and peace from this beautiful card here. Our Lady of Growth Assured. To manifest the dreams and desire of the heart, we need patience and trust in divine timing. Understand that if our creation is birthed too soon or too late, there may be otherwise unnecessary difficulties with the learning here. There is a natural timing to soul manifestation that we can trust, even if we can only grasp its goodness, grace, and genius in retrospect. Know that Mother Mary is safeguarding your progress, as she's been telling us throughout this reading. I'm blown away. Blown away. A gratitude message. I was going to get a card from a Harry Potter deck, but I'm not feeling it. So, future thankfulness. Say a prayer of thanks for things you'd like to have. We were just talking about manifesting. Beautiful. I'm going to keep that here. This is beautiful. My sweet bee, I wish you only love and happiness, and let us know how your project, when I say us, I mean the hive, how you're doing with your project, because I feel like there is a lot of exciting stuff happening in your life. A lot of exciting stuff the universe is wanting to tell you, so listen closely and let us know. Sending you love. Bye bye.